My research journey began with a powerful story. A drive to improve care for stroke survivors, especially around eating and drinking rehabilitation. I came into research later in my career. I'd been working for 19 years before I started in research in clinical and leadership roles. Having supported many others with getting onto the research ladder in their careers, I thought maybe it was time to do something myself, and I had this burning curiosity around what could we do better for eating and drinking rehabilitation. So I stepped into a Masters in Clinical Research funded by the NIHR, and that really gave me the first opportunity to research the psychosocial impact of eating drinking difficulties, and this is truly where my research career began. Over those years, I have mentored many people myself. I've recently mentored a Band 5 physio, and I'm currently mentoring someone who is just retired and is thinking of doing a PhD. So age is completely irrelevant in this game. What I'm going to do today is give you a glimpse into my world with some of my favourite illustrations. So I would say the road to becoming a clinical academic has been a complete adventure. I've made new friends along the way. It's been exciting, exhilarating, but also scary at times, as we've heard, putting yourself out of the comfort zone. I've stretched myself in ways that I never knew that I could. It's been a roller coaster with many ups and downs, and my husband jokes that I just love to graduate because I've done this 3 times. Honest, it's not about the outfit, but you know, I'm so delighted every time I publish a paper, I win a grant, I receive an award. All of that is coupled with many anxious waits for funding, applications, putting in the extra hours, working to a tight deadline. As you go along this crazy path of a clinical academic, there are times of uncertainty, of doubt. We've heard about imposter syndrome. But there are many opportunities available to you to help fund your way forward. And carving out this route, yes, it's hard work, but it's so rewarding. And as we've heard today, at the centre of what I do, what drives me, is my passion for improving patient care. There's no doubt I've been down many rabbit holes and there's plenty of wobbles, but it is definitely worth the journey. What's really helped me along the way is wonderful mentorship, coaching, and surrounding yourself with people that are doing the same thing, that have the same passion as you. Research is very much a team sport, and you will meet many people along the way that inspire you, guide you, and run alongside you, especially when it's raining and windy, which it can be in research. But if you've got that dream, my advice is never to give up. A research career does require resilience, as we've heard, determination, bloody-mindedness at times, patience, but at the bottom of it, it's grounded in your aspiration to make a difference for patients. What I've found is there's no wrong way to go at this. There's no right way to go at it. We're all travelling our own paths. And the devil is to compare yourself with someone else. Everyone's on this trajectory, but their roots, as we've heard today, is very unique, and normal is an illusion. Sometimes on this crazy clinical academic path, I've gone really fast, and other times I've gone really slow. And in research, there's opportunity for you to be creative, entrepreneurial, take opportunities when they come and do fantastical things, as we've heard. There were, many trials and tribulations along the way, but keeping the faith is really important, and things do happen when you least expect them. So I've found this life can take very many unexpected turns, and it's quite normal to pause and get off the roundabout for a little while. That may be to have a family or for some other life event. But the beauty is you can get back on and keep going at any time in your career. It's just one career development opportunity after another, but maybe a pause. I would also say that during that time, you do need to have some mental bench rests. You do need to stop and do life from time to time. It's really important. We're all working in healthcare alongside this, so it can be very challenging. There are times when I've done something really small and it's felt like a beautiful victory, and there are times when I've worked really hard at something and I felt like I should have been given an Oscar, but I got a Booby Award instead. So this is the life of a clinical academic. I think the important thing is that as you go along this journey, you learn how to pivot. Go with the flow is really important. I've had to pivot many times in my life and in my work where managers have said no or opportunities haven't come along. But when I look back now at where I've come, I can see that every unusual turn has led me to right where I am right now talking to you today. So just a few career highlights that have been in my 30s and 40s. I am that old, unfortunately. I'm still going, I'm still running, I'm still achieving. I've had 5 NIHR Career Development Awards. I currently hold a postdoctoral award, and I've just been awarded a further award, which the news will come out for that soon. I'm still working on my eating and drinking rehabilitation, which has evolved into testing and intervention, further feasibility studies, and eventually a national clinical trial, creating the evidence base for eating and drinking rehabilitation. Alongside that, I've spent 13 years researching digital innovations and secured over £500,000 in grants and awards, and co-designed a research impact tool that is now used in over 60 organisations in the UK. Whilst maintaining this portfolio career of clinical practice, leadership and teaching, I've also launched my own business, and I've presented internationally, and I've been around the world presenting at conferences. I've won the Chief Allied Health Professions Officer's Research Impact Award, but what I'm most proud of is the award that was given to me by stroke survivors for my co-design and participatory research. And you know, along the way, I would say I'm not academic. I still struggle with that title and owning that. I also am dyslexic. So if you're sitting there thinking I'm neurodiverse and this might be a struggle for me, it is all possible, and I hope you can gain some inspiration from that. So my advice really is to keep dreaming big, have a go, because you absolutely never know where it might lead, and this wonderful world of clinical academia is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and there's no other words for it. Thank you.